The most productive thing that you could be doing right now is absolutely nothing. And do you know why the work of the mind and of the spirit of sitting in stillness is only for the real ones? Because you can't buy a gold chain off of it and a big car and flex it to your peers. The growth of the mind and of the spirit is not something that you do for you to be seen. It's something between you and God. It's something that you do to nurture yourself and grow yourself into the leader that you will be tomorrow. And this is where all the hustle bros just left the chat. Because most of the time when we feel stuck, when we don't really know what to do, when we feel confused, we always think that the best answer is more work, more grind, more hustle. But you have to be careful with that. Because sometimes hard work becomes a coping mechanism with our beliefs that we are never enough, that we are always lacking, that we always attach our identity, our self-worth to how productive we are. And don't get me wrong, hard work, the hustle, the grind is honorable. There's many people who work hard for the things they have. But because many people are doing so and because it's honorable, it doesn't mean that it's the right way. Because motion does not equal growth. Being busy, being in motion does not always equal growth. You might be running towards a cliff. You might be running in the wrong direction. And energy always flows towards the least resistance, to the path of least resistance. What does it mean? It means that the work that it's aligned with your soul will always make you feel more energized. When you make money out of a business which is aligned with you, it feels like play. It feels like play, it feels like love. It feels like you're showing the world what you love, how you love. You're showing the world your playful self-expression, your creative self-expression. And then the hard work comes in, because don't get me wrong, don't be naive and think that working on your purpose is going to feel good. Working on your body doesn't feel good while you're training in the gym. Sometimes. Training martial arts doesn't feel good when you're getting punched in the face. But it's someone's calling. And that energizes people. That makes them feel like they're on their purpose. And that's the same with work, what we call work. In the old paradigm, work is associated with fatigue, with hard work, with hustle, with friction. We are trying to control all the outcomes. We never allowed the subconscious mind to reorganize all the data and information that it's been absorbing during the day, and allow for us to take a step back and allow the subconscious mind to give us a more coherent information, a more coherent set of data on which we can decide what to work hard on. So most of the time when you feel stuck, this is the main message. It's not more work. It's not do more, do. That it's a coping mechanism. You have to take a step back and be able to sit in silence. And do you know why the work of the mind and of the spirit of sitting in stillness is only for the real ones? Because you can't buy a gold chain off of it and a big car and flex it to your peers. The growth of the mind and of the spirit is not something that you do for you to be seen. It's something between you and God. It's something that you do to nurture yourself and grow yourself into the leader that you will be tomorrow. Because you know that this is your calling. You know that the future people who will gravitate towards you and follow your leadership, they need you now to be working on your mind and on your spirit, most of anything else. That's your priority. In the West, we attach so much importance on how productive we are, how much we do, how much we produce. The West is a big factory, the West is a big industry. We've lost touch with our spiritual part, with our intuition. It's all about the intellect. Learn more, do more. study more, read more. What about the way we used to learn when we were kids? That intuitive pull towards thing. What about all the superpowers of the mind that people claim to have? Remote viewing, out-of-body experience. You don't do that with the intellect. You don't connect to infinite consciousness with the intellect. It's not like baking a cookie or a cake. There's no intellectual steps to follow like a recipe. You do that by surrendering to a higher force. And that is the power of sitting in silence. That's why I say that the magic that you're looking for is in the silence. Because that, you're gonna give God, the subconscious mind, an opportunity to give you data in a more coherent way. In a more coherent way that you could have never arranged yourself as good as it is now. So my invitation is this. Sit more in silence, my friend. I just opened the doors to my school community as well. It's free for the first 20 people who want to join. We reach our highest self. We learn how to build conscious businesses, how to become the leaders of tomorrow. My name is Shhhhh Universe. Thank you for listening. Peace.